Now that we've talked about the first point of interest, let's move on to the second. So the second point of interest in the City Museum are the 5 and 10-story slides that spiral around within the museum. So a man by the name of Alexander Martello wrote in a brief article on October 7, 2016, that the City Museum was built in a building that was originally owned by the shoe company, the International Shoe Company. And so, back when the shoe company still owned the building, it was difficult for them to transport the shoes from one place to another because they didn't have elevators. And keep in mind, these buildings this building has like 10, 15 stories in it, so it's very big. And without elevators, that wouldn't exactly be all that feasible. So, a man named Aaron McCarthy wrote in an article titled 11 Awesomely Unexplained Things in the St. Louis City Museum that the workers in the building would use these chutes to transport shoes. So basically, the workers would take their old shoes, they would take the new shoes off when it came to their size, put their old shoes on, and then send the shoes on their way down. So when they bought the City Museum and transformed it into the City Museum, they transformed these slides, or these chutes into the slides, and which is what gave us our 5 and 10-story slides. And I actually did go down one of the slides. I went down the 5-story slide, and they're very sharp spirals. So by the time you get to the bottom, you're usually pretty dizzy. And the slides actually lead down to the caves, these weird caves that are pretty low in the City Museum. Alright, so now that I've covered the second point of interest, let's move on to the third, the world's largest pencil.